Hi, everyone, and David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Thunder is out there with Jordan. And for Brooklyn, Irving and Harden, the two-star guards. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Outside Irving. For 3, Harris. Offensive rebound, Nets. James against Irving. Right on the bucket.
You better respect the sensational ball handling from Irving. I mean, phenomenal slashing through defenses.
Westbrook against Irving. Here's Thunder. And a miss there on the triple. Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Durant. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that one.
And here is Irving after the three-pointer from Thunder. Left side, KD. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Over Jordan, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Outside Irving. Claxton the pass to KD. Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first foul.
That one on Davis.
And Durant on the move like that, so difficult to defend. Even if you're standing there waiting for him, he can still create an advantage.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now here's LeBron. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Trying to get open is Davis. No good with the triple attempt from Thunder. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And the 3 ball is good. 9 points for Thunder.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
LeBron outside. Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Got a piece of it. And the foul called on Thunder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Paul Millsap is subbed in for Durant. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Aldridge can't get it to go.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Thunder, and he banks in the layup. Thunder's got 11 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
On the pass to Harden. Aldridge trying to break free.
Well, here's the thing. Irvin draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
LeBron outside. Pass to Anthony. Millsap with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And Harden is the last guy the D wants to see get loose on the break. I mean, so talented at finishing off of these opportunities.
Going inside. No good from Thunder.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Thunder. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 3. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
It's good. And that's 13 points for Thunder.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
None against Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
You see how quickly Irving gets off the ground. He's a confident scorer from any area on the court.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the different...
More delicate than defense.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Paul Millsap. KD's checked in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Taking a look at Los Angeles. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Thunder.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Here's Harden driving inside. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Jordan. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him. And those are the passes he needs to make.
KD looking around. And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb athlete.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
KD passes to Aldridge. Durant against LeBron. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Thunder. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thunder. Oh, good on the 3.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And the jam by Harden.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Here's Thunder. Offline with his 3. Mills passes to Claxton. And it's blocked by Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Durant just inside the line, and that one's on target from the wing. KD's got 10.
He loves those hard shots. He makes his living taking on tough defenses. Durant, he wants those shots.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Heat was a man on a mission. He dropped in 34 points, and his activity on defense was solid, coming up with a lot of blocks and steals. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Harris. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Thunder. He's got 23. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. 4-3, Westbrook, offensive rebound. Jordan plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time. More than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
To the wing right side. Thunder passes to James. Here's Thunder, guarded by Harris. And he dunks it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Durant down low. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 9 in the bucket from Harris.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Look, they can't guard great passing. You're passing the ball great to start.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Anthony is out there with Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Thunder. And it's James in at the small forward. Here's KD. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now the pass to KD. Good D by James. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Thunder. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Lakers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Thunder. Buries the long-range jumper. Thunder's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Harden down low. Claxton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Here's Thunder, guarded by Harden. They grab their own miss. Here's Davis, drops in the layup for 2. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Showing some intensity there. I like how Davis attacks the offensive glass. He comes up with second-chance baskets.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Harris is checked in for the Nets.
For your Nets, Joe Harris.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 16. Outside Durant. Pass to Harden. Here's Claxton. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Thunder passes to Westbrook. Fires the 3, and he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from Thunder. Thunder's got 33 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Durant, the shot that time, not on target. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Thunder. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Thunder,
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
here's Davis. It's hauled in by Harris. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the rejection by LeBron. And there's the drive.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Unloads from 13. That one a little long. And here is Los Angeles now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
This is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
That's good from Thunder. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Mills. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg